Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M41 HMC or Howitzer motor carriage. It's a Tier 5 American SPG, and this one's located on the north spawn of Overlord under the command of Marybanks. Now, Mary actually came to me and said, how long would it be until she got an Ace Tanker in this Arty? And I said it wouldn't be too long if she kept at it, and I think she's going to be pleasantly surprised in this game. As you can see, it's decked out in the stars and stripes with the What Arty Noobs logo on the side, kindly provided by Sir Rusty. Now, it's a 155mm howitzer, the M1, mounted on top of the Chappie chassis. They started building this design, or started designing it, in 1942, but they didn't actually start producing them until later in 1945, and unfortunately they weren't ready for use in the Second World War until, well, it was already over. So they only saw service in Korea. Okay, well, Marybanks has found a target, a T-21, and he's on that corner near the bowl, and we've got a T-29 there, a heavy tank. Fire's going in, she's following the target. Looks good, she's dialed in. Ready for shooting. Oh, she got reticule bloom there. She's right at the edge of her field of fire. She's centered on that corner on the where the roads are. She fires around it, and she got a direct hit on the T-29. Okay, she's changed position just slightly to avoid counter battery, and that's a wise decision, because on this map it's well known that the Arty tend to stick in that corner. Either that or they go down to the near the beach area. She's got a Stura Mill there, dialing in. It's a Tier 7 game, by the way. Stura Mill is a Tier 7 tank destroyer. Oh, well, it did 165 hit points of damage to the Stura, and he actually she stunned him as well. Now, being a Tier 5 Arty in a Tier 7 game means she's going to earn a lot more XP from every hit she gets on a higher tier tank. She's trying to shoot on a ridgeline there, and doesn't look like that shell hit target. There's a Firefly. Field next to that rock. He's advancing. She's still reloading, unfortunately. 21.9 seconds is the reload time. It is quite long for an Arty, because obviously the M44 can reload a lot quicker, but the M41 is still pretty good, and if you use premium consumables you can speed that up quite a bit. Okay, that Firefly is patrolling that set of ridge lines there. She's dialing in on that position there. There's a P43 just slightly off to the left. That's it. I think she's noticed it. She's adjusting her aim without losing too much of a reticule bloom. Lining up the shot on the P43. She's still got a red line from the ridge line, but if he moves up to the ridge line again, she might be able to get a shot. Right, she's switched view again. Gone to a Leo. Again, that ridge line is getting in the way, but that's where she hit the T-29 earlier. And the Firefly's coming to view on the just slightly to the east. That's it. She's got him. Lining him up. Unfortunately, the ridge line yet again is proving a bit of a problem. E25 is getting close. Oh, there's the Firefly. Did she get a shot? Well, she ought not to fire now, because that E25 is just too close. If she fires, she'll probably hit the E25 as well. And our Firefly goes in, and they've got the kill. So she was wise not to fire, because if she had, she would have damaged both of her teammates. Okay, 40 TP dialed in, and rounds out. Will that be close? It certainly looked as if it was close enough. But we've got some enemy tanks down on the beach. A bit difficult to hit them though because the cliff gets in the way. Got a red line from the cliff side, you can see. Okay, so she switched that Leo who just killed our IS. Dialing in on the target. He's right at the edge of the field of fire. She's going to get rescue bloom. Any second it'll bloom up again. Every time that she moves the aim to the east, the vehicle has to move to adjust to keep the target within the field of fire. And that means you get massive rescue bloom, as you saw just there. She's got some more again, but she's dialing in on the Leo, getting ready to shoot, and she should be okay to go now. Rounds out, and she gets a shot and damages the Leo. 173 hit points, but she didn't get a kill. She can't get a shot on that 88 yet. There's still 7 enemies out there. There's a 40 TP to the south, a T-29 down the beach with the 88s. But we only know the location of 3 of the enemy, which means there's 2 tank destroyers out there, one tank destroyer out there that we don't know about, and 1 medium tank. Oh no, maybe we do know where one of the medium tanks is. The Type T-34 has been seen on the beach. So they found the 40 TP in the south, and unfortunately he just killed, well no, he didn't kill it, the enemy's Fifi, the 105 FH-18B2 just killed our Panzer IV-H, and the enemy 40 TP was taken up by our E25. So we're dialing in on the position where the last Arty was seen, just around about there. It's going to be a blind shot. Rounds out. Well, that was very close to where the Fifi was last seen. Now she's moved the vehicle again, so obviously you get more reticle bloom, but she's signaled that she's reloading and she's almost ready to go. And there's the Fifi. He actually went behind the house. Rounds out. It's going to hit the house, I think. Yep, it did. But the Fifi was killed by the E25. Okay, there's the next enemy, Arty. It's the AMX-13F3, the tier 6 one. Su-85's going in for the kill. Oh, it's a ram kill as well. And we've got a death toaster. Oh, and he just took out our Su-85. Right, now, Marybanks can equalise this by taking out the death toaster. They don't react very well to HE rounds. Oh, she got him! That's it! She proved that it is right. If you get an open-top vehicle like that, death toaster, the Panzer IV, it actually can be taken out fairly easy by HE, because if a shell lands within the cockpit, it's going to kill all the crew. And we've lost sight of that T-29. And we are down 1 tank at the moment. Well, we're up 1 tank, sorry. Not down 1 tank. And all the enemies on the beach at the moment. So I think what she could do right this moment, my suggestion would be to get to the enemy cap area and put pressure on the enemy to return to their own cap. But the 88 has actually been seen near our cap. So now would be a good idea for... Yep, she's dialing in on him. He's almost ready. Rounds out.
That was close.
Well, it splashed him, and she tracked him. And when tracking a tank destroyer, that's a pretty good idea, because it does sort of like make them very vulnerable. And that 88 has been wiped out by our M41. So we're now looking for the T-29 and that Type T-34. So we're hoping that the E25 and the Firefly will find them. I think it's very likely that the T-29 will probably make his way up to our cap. And there's the Type T-34. He's coming close. Dialing in. And he's killed by the E25. So we don't have to worry about him anymore. But the T-29 can't be that far behind him. There he is. He's been spotted. And Marybanks is dialing in on the position, just adjusting. That's it. Right, now go for it. Fires around it, it goes long. She really needs to dial in on the position. She's holding her aim on the spot there at the moment. I think the T-29's more than likely going to try and use that ridgeline. He knows he's getting fire from the enemy Arty, from our Arty. He knows where we are. Obviously, he's probably being damaged by us, so he's getting the indicators showing that the Arty is to the east of him. The E-25's going in to find out where he is. There he is. Okay, so he has popped up on the ridgeline. Marybanks can now get a shot at him. Rounds out. Should be good. Well, the M44 got a hit. I think our shot landed slightly short, but that was just RNG. Okay, she's aiming ahead of where he's going, working out where he's going. You need to know where the enemy's headed so you can work out where to place your next shot so that he meets the shell when he gets there. She's dialed in on that position. She fires now. She will stun him, but she probably won't get more than the splash damage. She's marked the target to prevent the E-25 going into the splash area. She's being very patient here. The E-25 and the T-29 are almost playing a game of chicken. Who's going to be the first one to break? The T-29 moves forward. Marybanks is going to put a round into him. Okay, almost ready. She marks the target. Almost ready to go. The T-29 must know that there's Arty watching him. Rounds out. Should hit. It did. 248 hit points. It's a good strike because now he's a one-shot for the E-25. And he's stunned. The E-25, though, is also a one-shot for the T-29, which is unfortunate. But the M44 is going to be lined up on that T-29. And Mary's reloaded. Is that T-29 going to make a fatal mistake again? Are we going to get the kill? I think the Firefly is coming up from a different direction. What we can't see at the moment in camera is the Firefly is coming up behind the T-29. Oh, we just lost our M44 and repositioned to try and take out the T-29 and got seen. So it's just Marybanks on Arty now, and the Firefly gets the kill, wins the game. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. And she's done it! Marybanks has got her first Ace Tanker in the M41 HMC. You can see the scrolls underneath, which indicates it's her first Ace Tanker in this vehicle. And she also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. She got 9. And she got a Confederate. She hit more of the enemy than anyone else on her team. And she also managed to help her teammates take out those tanks. So let's have a look at the win rate. It's 3,026 Super Unicum standard. So let's have a look at team scores. Well, there you go. She didn't get the highest amount of damage. She got the second highest amount of damage. That went to the Firefly. He managed to get the highest amount. He got a win rate of 6,503. And he also picked up 1,864 hit points altogether. Marybanks 1,704. And then we look to the E-25, who actually managed to get a Spartan. He got 1,184 base hit points. When it came to kills, it was the E-25 who did best. He got 4 kills, and so did the T-29 on the enemy team. The Firefly managed to get 3 kills, and so did the M44, and also the Fifi on the enemy team. and Marybanks managed to get just one kill, unfortunately, but she got that Confederate, which is what matters most. So let's have a look at the base XP. Well, yeah, you can see the Firefly did actually quite well. He got the top on XP, he got 1,062 base experience points. But Marybanks got her Ace Tanker. She got 1,027 base experience points in that game. And the E25 picked up 825. So let's have a look at detail. Well, Marybanks fired 13 rounds during that game. She got 5 direct hits and 2 penetrations, 6 splash as well. Damage of 1,704 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. She damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 1, and that's what earned her the Confederate. And she also did stun assistance damage of 891 hit points off 7 stuns. On the credits side, on a premium account, she earned 50,876 credits, got 15,263 for completing the mission and events. Her total came to 66,139, and after ammunition resupply of 6,565, she took away 59,574 credits, which is very good for a Tier 5 Arty. She also received 1 bond for getting the Confederate, and also picked up 1,540 XP, 308 for completing the mission events, took away 1,848 experience points altogether. And she says, at long last, well, she was trying to get it right, and she finally did get it right. She did it exactly right. You've got to have a lot of patience with Arty. A lot of tank drivers don't really have the patience necessary to play Arty well, but Marybanks definitely did, and she did play that well. She held her fire when there wasn't a target that she couldn't get exactly right. So she didn't waste ammunition, and when she did have a good target, she fired in, and she even got some blind hits, like the first hit on the T-29, which was a blind shot. So very good game there by Marybanks, and congratulations getting your first Ace Tanker on this vehicle. And I'm sure that you'll be sending me some more, hopefully once you've got the M44, because it's an absolute beast and you'll very much enjoy the M44 after playing the M41. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.